speaking.
As South Africa grapples with the rising number of new HIV infections, local scientists are convinced that there are opportunities to develop a cure for the virus. This follows a promising study of 9 women which found that the virus went into a hidden state in their bodies to evade treatment. They now want to use this to their advantage in their concerted effort to find a cure. Newzroom Afrika spoke to the director for the Center for the AIDS Program of Research in South Africa, Professor Abdul Karim. Do listen in.
In the last 5 years, we have made little impact on the number of new infections each year. In fact, it has remained pretty static. And so that's why when we look at the problem of HIV and that it's not getting better, so researchers like our group have come together. So we had, for example, Professor Carolyn Williamson and Dr. Melissa Rose Abrams from Cape Town. We had Professor Ron Swanstrom from the US. We had Dr. Nigel Garrett and myself from Durban. When we sat around the table and we said, this is the problem, how can we make a contribution to ameliorating this problem? How can we find ways to help make this less of a problem? And so that's how we've been putting our minds together and trying to find solutions and coming up with solutions. And I think you're right, that in many ways, if we sat back and said, well, we'll wait for the rest of the world to solve the problem, we will be judged harshly by history. HIV is a huge problem in South Africa. We have the biggest HIV epidemic in the world. It's our responsibility to rise to that challenge and to do what we can to solve this problem right here in South Africa.